Hey you guys, what's up? It's your girl Tay, and I'm here for another installment of the Gossip Chronicles. Let's just get into it. Let's talk about the serious stuff first, and then we're gonna get into the bullshit. The first story, well, it's more of like not really an update on my end because I didn't talk about this story, but I know some of the other YouTubers have. The case with Daniel Holtzclaw, I think that's how you say his last name, but pretty much he was a former officer in Oklahoma City. He preyed on women. He would pull them over and have them perform, sexual acts on them, assaulting them or whatever. Well, he was found guilty of 18 out of 36 of the charges that he faced, including 4 counts of rape in the first degree. And I seen the video of him or whatever when they was making the announcement of him being guilty and everything, and he was crying like a little bitch. And I'm just like I don't feel sorry for you. You're a sick fuck. You sitting up here, preying on innocent women when you're supposed to be the law. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be the fucking law, and you're sitting up here preying on innocent women, pulling them over, and assaulting them. I was just looking at that video oh well. Just be prepared. I think they gave him over 200 years, which is pretty much like saying life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he gonna be in it for a long, long ride. So he might as well get his booty hole together. Because the booty warriors is coming for that ass. But, anyways, moving on to the next story. The Freddie Gray, case. And now you guys, of course, remember this case, with Freddie Gray that happened up in Baltimore. There was a court date for the guy, one of the officers. Remember, you guys, it was 6 officers involved in, his death. And the first officer that had his case was William Porter, and unfortunately the case was a mistrial. Well, yeah, his court trial, whatever, was a mistrial, and it's unfortunate, but we have 5 other officers that have to be tried too, and hopefully they'll retrial him as well, because his family deserves justice. They really do. It's just really sad. Like I said, I feel like I say this all the time, but it really is sad with everything that's just going on in the world and whatnot. I'm hoping that, with these other officers, the same thing don't happen. We have a mistrial or some shit, I just hope that, I hope that he gets justice. I hope his family gets justice, and it's just a real horrible thing. And like Ashley Miller said, we don't hear about a lot of these stories and everything. Like the news outlets are they don't really report on certain shit. Social media, you hear about shit more so off of social media than you do with these news outlets. And it's really sad and unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I guess, you just got to do your research. And if you see something on the blogs, just look into it or whatever. But it's really unfortunate. And I hope they get justice for this. Because it's just really sad, all this police brutality and everything. So moving on from that, I guess we can get into the bullshit now. Let me see what I got. Y'all know how I do with between my phone and my notes. Okay, yeah, I guess we could talk about Bill Cosby. So Bill Cosby is suing now. He's countersuing 7 out of 50 of the victims that's suing him. Now, to me, that's kind of, 7. That's for one, that's an odd ass number. Then 2, over 50 women are accusing you of rape, and you're only suing 7. So to me, that kind of is like, okay, well, the other ones that you ain't suing, you probably done did something to them or whatever. But these 7 here, they lying like shit. Now, I don't know, you know, honestly, I mean, I believe that Bill, he did something. I'm not saying all the women are telling the truth, but I believe some of the women he you know, he did some shit with. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he was saying how he done lost out on a lot of money and you know, just a lot of opportunities he's, you know, lost out on. And Bill, he looks bad these days, don't he? He just looks so stressed out now and just, you know, but I mean, like I said, we all know that, you know, he can't go to jail at this point because the statute of limitations is up on, like, majority of these cases. But, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I find it strange. I really find it strange. He ain't even sue half. Just only 7? I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Y'all let me know how you feel about the Daniel Holtzclaw story and, you know, the update on the Freddie Gray story. Okay, so what else we got going on? Okay, I guess we could talk about, oh wait, or do I want to talk about him? Yeah, okay, yeah, we could talk about, Toya Wright's, ex-husband, or estranged husband, because I don't know if they officially got divorced yet, but, Memphitz, he was involved in a dispute with his landlord. Now, according to TMZ, he was, the police was called to his home in Hollywood, you know, after he threatened to kill his landlord. Now, I guess you know, they got into a heated argument because his landlord, you know, came over and was, you know, talking to him about his loud music and his, you know, partying all the time and stuff like that. And, you know, Memphitz, he, you know, he left and he was threatening to come back with the gun to take care of business. And I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with this man? I don't understand it. I don't understand it with him. I really do not. But yeah, the landlord, he called 911. And they said that the police, they took it seriously because they had got word, I guess, that the scene looked like a standoff was taking place or whatever. But you know, by the time they got there, Memphitz was nowhere to be found, and we don't know if he's gonna be brought up on any charges or anything. But it's something really wrong with that man. He's really just. And speaking of more connections with Toya. With Toya Wright, her 2 brothers, Walter and Casey Johnson. Now, they was involved in some shit this past summer. I can't remember what it was, but the most recent thing now is that they were involved in the bank robbery with Chase Bank. They said that they stole nearly $200,000. And they had an accomplice to help them out. And also Casey's girlfriend pretty much told them all the information they needed to know about how to operate things inside the bank. So she pretty much, you know, cracked to the cops or whatever. They also found DNA testing from the robbery that was traced back to them, of course. And it's just like all this controversy surrounding Toya is just, you know, and I know people probably gonna be jumping on her, talking about her like as if this is her, and it's like, this is not her. You know what I'm saying? These are her brothers, and then the other situation is her estranged husband. This ain't got shit to do with her. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, we all know from the show that she had after the show that she had with Tiny. You guys remember she had her own show, and, you know, we all know that she tried to help her family out the best way that she could, and it's just, you know, it's just unfortunate. Oh, okay, yeah, it say right here that back in the summer they was involved in a jewelry store robbery. It's just, yeah, I don't know. I don't understand it. I mean, I guess, she probably cut them off because she probably tired of they shit, and I guess time's just hard. And they said, speaking of this situation though, they said that they used the money. Well, no, it says they have spent tens of thousands of dollars on marijuana and production for their music videos for their group True Smob. I'm just like, I mean, the fact that the marijuana part is what really got me, because it's like, you steal all this money just to spend it on a shitload of marijuana. I just whatever, I guess, but yeah, I'll just pray for Toya and her family. That's all I can say about that. Speaking of criminals, Meek Mill, he was pretty much, guys remember I reported last week that he might be going back to jail because he violated his probation yet again. I guess the judge won't buy in his shit because he tried to tell the judge, I have the potential to be greater than I am today. I have my Queen Nicki now, and I'm trying to do better, and I feel like I could be the best rapper out there. Now, the part where he says, I have my Queen Nicki now, so you needed Nicki to help you get your shit together. But obviously that's not the case, because if that was, you wouldn't have violated your probation yet again to begin with. You know what I'm saying? But the judge didn't see it his way. I guess he was found guilty, and he has to go back in February for like his sentencing or whatever. So he in the meantime, he cannot leave the state of Philadelphia. I mean, he cannot leave the city of Philadelphia whatsoever, and until his court date in February. And also he can't go do any performances, and he can't even go visit his sick mother in Jersey. Now, on that part, I do kind of feel bad because, his mom's sick or whatever. But, and also Chris Brown, he, made some tweets showing his support or whatever about how, the system is set on some bullshit. Now, Chris Brown, I like you and everything, but, you might be the last person to be talking. Because we know all your run-ins with the law, and yeah, I don't think you can really speak on Meek Mill's behalf at this point. But a lot of people, I have seen a lot of people just make jokes about it, and and don't get me wrong, a lot of the reason that Meek has been taking a lot of L's this year is because of him. It's on him as to why he's been taking a lot of L's this year. But at the same time, him facing jail time, I mean, I ain't gonna necessarily just laugh at the man, you know what I'm saying? But I don't feel sorry for him neither, because this the same exact shit he got locked up for last year. The same shit. I mean, I understand you've been on probation for years and years and years, but I mean, at this point, you should just be used to it. You should just be like, you know what, I'm famous now. I gotta do what's right. I gotta make sure I get my traveling voucher, whatever. And then my thing is, because remember, you guys, I told you, he violated when he went to the AMAs with Nicki Minaj. Now, my thing is, I understand it's your girl and everything, but you should have just not had went. For real, you ain't getting nominated for shit. I mean, like I said, I understand he, supporting his girl, whatever. But if you wasn't gonna get the traveling voucher, you should have just not went. But all I can say is, Meek, just keep your head up. That's all I can say about that. Okay, what else? Is there something else on my phone I want to talk about before I move to my notes? Hold on, y'all. Do I want to talk about this now? I guess I might as well, since I'm, so I could just go ahead and move on to my little paper. You guys know Rita Ora from Rock Nation, the one, the one everybody compare Rihanna to. Well, yeah, that people compare Rita Ora to Rihanna, call her like the bootleg Rihanna, whatever. It looks like she wants out of her Rock Nation contract. And she like she'll take Jay-Z to court if she has to. She filed a lawsuit against him Thursday, which was yesterday, right? No, Thursday is today. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So she filed a lawsuit against him or whatever today, and she feels neglected ever since Jay-Z started picking up athletes. Now, Jay-Z has been big, in the athlete world lately or whatever, last few years or so. Okay, yeah. So we all know that a lot of like executives from Rock Nation have been kind of leaving or whatever, and I guess basically these people that was there when she first got signed back in 2008, they're no longer there, so she doesn't really have a relationship with nobody there at this point. And she's only released one album since she's been on there, which was back in 2008. And so basically it's been 7 years since she's released an album up there, and I'm just like, god damn, it's 7 years? Shit. But I mean, she's always performing, or she's always on somebody's song, so she's still getting some kind of coin. Hold on, y'all. But I mean, her contract, it looks like she's trapped with them for another 4+ years. But I mean, she's ready to move on, and I mean, going against Jay-Z, that's gonna be a hard one, because I mean, the nigga got wet, okay? Like, he got money for forever, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like he's somebody that can sway the judge's decision or whatever. But at the same time, I'm not mad at her, because it seems like nowadays a lot of these artists don't get support from the label, you know what I'm saying? You remember, you guys, it was a point in time where artists was getting mad support from the label, mad help from them. It was even a point where, the labels would have artist development and just not throwing the artists out there, but you don't have a lot of these things anymore. So like I said, I'm not mad that she wants to be out this contract. I mean, do what you gotta do. That's all I can say, girl. Moving on, Terrence J. He's leaving E! News. He made the announcement. Was it yesterday he made the announcement? He made the announcement sometime this week. And, he gave a heartfelt speech and everything. Now, you guys remember he was also on 106 Park 2 with Roxy Diaz. And then he moved on to E! News. And he been up there for some years and everything. And, I don't know if I would say I would see this coming or not, because I don't really watch E! News like that, to be quite frank with you. I see it every now and again, but I don't really watch E! News like that. But it seemed like he's really grown up a lot, though, just seeing him like in interviews and everything, because you guys kind of remember he was kind of childish on 106 in Park. He just seemed corny, what I'm saying? I mean, I liked him. I know some people ain't, like Terrence back then, or didn't care for him too much, but I mean, I liked him. I mean, but he was corny. But he said that he wants to focus on his acting career and things of that nature, and I'm not surprised on that, because he's been in a couple of things that has gone well for him. He's an okay actor. For somebody to come from doing hosting or whatever and to be on the big screen, he's okay. He's okay. I just, I think he'll be alright, and I just wish him the best of luck in anything that he does. Um, yeah, I guess we could talk about Gilbert Arenas. Oh, goddamn. Okay, so the NBA player, does he still play basketball currently? Well, either way, Gilbert Arenas, he had made some comments about the WNBA and how they're all lesbians and nobody watches them because they're ugly and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, you ain't that cute to look at neither, for real, for real. We want to keep it a stack, my nigga. like what? I mean, it just, he was just saying a lot of other shit too, and I just felt like that was wrong. I mean, don't get me wrong, yeah, I don't watch the WNBA. I don't know why. Maybe because they don't like promote it like they do the NBA. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I barely watch the NBA to be, At one point in time, I watched basketball a lot, and I guess he was trying to say also too that a lot of females watch sports is because of the guys. But like I said, once again, Gilbert Arenas, you ain't nothing to look at. And football, you guys know, I think I done said it a few times, I do love football. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, all day, every day. But it's a couple of guys on in football that I do kind of find attractive. But when I'm actually watching the game, I ain't watching to look at them motherfuckers. Okay, maybe just a tad bit, but I'm really watching for the sport. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so I just felt like that was just kind of like for him to say, because there are females who really watch it for the sport. I mean, watch sports period for the sport. It's just, what he need to be doing is focusing on him and Laura and they bullshit, because they always got some shit with them. That's what he need to be focused on, instead of sitting up here talking about the women in the WNBA. I felt like it was a point in time though that people really watch women in basketball, but it seemed like now they don't really have enough people behind them to get people to really watch. You know what I'm saying? But I think those are valid reasons. But for him to sit up here and say that it's because they're ugly and a lot of them are lesbians, like what? A lot of y'all niggas in sports is probably we all know a lot of y'all in sports is down low. So you tried it. Skirt. I just don't I don't like Gilbert Arenas. Him and Laura irritates my soul. They just, yeah. But anyways, y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. Moving on from that, we have Cat Stacks trying to come at Cardi B. Now, if you don't remember Cat Stacks was fooling around with Soulja Boy, and I think they was doing some coke or something like that together. Seemed like everybody done did something with Soulja Boy, ain't it? Anyways, and if you don't know who Cardi B is, Love and Hip Hop New York, I think she'll be up there next week. And speaking of her, just off topic for a minute, I seen her interview with DJ Self on the Breakfast Club, and at first, like when I first heard about Cardi B and seen previews of her, I didn't know if I was gonna like her at first. But after seeing that interview, I'm like, okay, I might like her. All right. But she seemed like a cool chick, But anyway, so she's trying to say Cardi trying to be like her. She want to be her. She wants to be Cat Stacks so bad, and she's sitting up here talking about some. She's the real hoe. She got a prostitution charge in New York or some shit like that. I'm just like, is bitches really arguing over who's more of a hoe? And it's like, Cat Stacks, nobody like your ass, alright? Now, motherfuckers, like I said, motherfuckers like Cardi B, because Cardi B seems like to have a good personality, even though, yeah, you know, she's a hoe or whatever. She was a hoe, whatever. She seems to have a cool ass personality, and she's not trying to push being a hoe onto other people. Like, she not trying to influence other people to be like that or do the things that she did. You feel what I'm saying? But Cat Stacks, you just, I mean, like Ashley Miller said, the way you did shit, trying to expose people and put their numbers out there and just all this other shit, like, girl, and she is not attractive at all. Cat Stacks, like. But girl, whatever. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. The Toni Braxton biopic, is based on her book. I haven't read the book. I heard it was a good book though, but I haven't read it. I like Toni Braxton. I'm so nervous about this biopic. It comes out in January, by the way, and I will review it. But I am nervous about it. I am, because I like Toni Braxton. I think she's I like, you know, her music. I think she's a down-to-earth person. But man, the fact that this shit is on Lifetime, I don't know. Because you guys remember the Aaliyah biopic was a disaster. But I'm hoping this one will be good because she's a part, you know, she's going to be a part of it. You know, executive producing or whatever. And, I seen a little clip of it or whatever. The girl that she got playing her, you know, she kind of looks like her. I just, I hope this shit be good. I really hope it be good. But yeah, we'll be on the lookout in January, Tony. And okay, Fetty Wap and Masika. Now, if you guys don't remember, Masika, she was on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood the first season, and that was her only season because of this situation that happened between her and Young Berg. But she still finds a way to still bother us, eh? Like a fly, just buzzing up. Bzzz. Like, I mean, she just be all over the blogs. But I don't know if you guys remember when her and Fetty Wap was kind of fooling around a little bit some months ago. They did a song together. Well, not only is she supposed to be having her own reality show. Y'all care about her that much? To watch her on her own reality show? Because I don't. But anyways, she's supposed to be having her own reality show, and she's supposed to be pregnant by Fetty Wap. I mean, I don't know. I mean, she might be. I mean, Fetty Wap got a shitload of kids out here any fucking way. I mean, we don't know as of yet, and he's denying that he's the daddy. Well, I guess, you know, once the baby come, and, you know, we'll find out if it's his or not, whatever. But I can't get, these rappers need to learn how to rap it the fuck up. Cause y'all know damn well these bitches gonna try to trap y'all into some shit. Well, let me not say trap, because it takes two. And he should have just known better to use a condom, so that it wouldn't been any kind of confusion, even though, you know, even if you use a condom, if you got that money, bitches will still try to say, you know, oh, well, we fucked. Bitch, we used a condom. But, I don't know. I don't know who to believe on this. I mean, Masika might be telling the truth, because like I said, they was kicking it about 6 months ago. I mean, you know, so. And then they said that she said that Jazzy Faye was going to be the godfather. I said, whew, that's just, yeah, that's all I'm going to do on that one. And speaking of baby mama drama, I feel like I am always talking about him now. Offset from the Migos. Now, you guys remember last week I told you that he had just got released from jail. Well, it looks like he done got himself into a baby mama situation as well. Seemed like he done got 2 bitches pregnant at the same damn time. Now, back earlier this year, he got some girl named Oriel. I think that's how you say her name. he got her pregnant, and I guess they were supposed to be in a relationship. But then it came out he got some girl Shia pregnant at the same time too. But he claiming the Oriel, whatever you say, however you say her name. He claiming that girl's baby. But the Shia girl, he like, yeah. And then, I mean, they saying that he know that's his baby, but he just ain't taking care of it. Now, if that's true, now Offset, you did is wrong for that shit. If that's true, allegedly, you know. That's just, yeah. I just don't know what to say about that. That is true, and you not taking care of your other baby. That's fucked up as hell. Ain't nobody tell you to be a hoe. Ain't nobody tell you to be a hoe. Cause I'm in it, and that's what I should have said on that Cat Stacks and Cardi B story. Cause they some hoes, and they got me in it, and oh my god, them damn Mariah Lynn. Oh, what the hell am I turning the damn page for? I still got some shit to read up here. Okay, congrats are in order for Tiana Taylor. She had her baby. Her Iman Shumpert. How do you say his last name? Y'all know who the hell I'm talking about. They had their baby, so congrats to them. And they only showed a picture of the back of her head. I forgot the baby name, y'all. I didn't write it down. And also Khalees, you know, the girl that's saying, my milkshake brings all the boats to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. Teach you, but I have to charge. Hey, that used to be my song back in the day. But she had her her child. She had her baby as well, and I think she named him Shepherd or something like that. Yeah. But I wonder who the baby daddy is. I don't know. I'm just curious. Yeah. And I also remember she used to be married to Nas too. But do I get anything else I want to talk about on this thing? Okay, well, I guess the last thing I want to talk about is Keisha Cole. I don't know if she was doing a Q&A thing on her Facebook or whatever, but I guess maybe a fan might have asked her about her collaborating with Chris Brown, and she says, you know, she pretty much said that, you know, that would be dope, but she already tried to get him to collab with her, and he turned her down 4 times. I'm like, well, damn. I would have stopped after maybe the second or third time, to be quite honest, but, I don't know. Honestly, I think that would be a good collaboration with them two, but, I don't know if Chris Brown just kind of being uppity, or maybe she sent him some songs that maybe she wanted him to get on, but maybe he felt like it just, those particular songs wasn't a good fit for him to be on. But I mean, I could understand why she would want him to be on her song, because he's one of the top R&B singers right now, and he's done a lot of crossover singles as well. But I'm sorry, Keisha. I don't know, maybe in the future he'll come around or whatever, maybe you guys can collaborate. I think that would be a dope collaboration, y'all. It just seems like Keisha Cole can't win for losing. I do want her to win. I know everybody make jokes about her and everything, this, that, and third, but I really do want her to win. I want her to go back to making music like her first album and the Just Like You album. I don't know if that was her second or her third album, but yeah, I love that album. But yeah, y'all, I feel like I ain't really talked about nothing. But I mean, y'all let me know how y'all feel about everything, and I'll see you guys for Real Housewives of Atlanta on Sunday. Alright, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media, and I'll see you later. Mwah.